Most of us live as if we're going to live long enough to accomplish what matters most. And sometimes we don't, right? Hi, I'm Patrice Tanaka. I'm the founder and chief joy officer of Joyful Planet, and I am 65 years old. Joyful Planet is my passion project / consultancy, and it's focused on helping individuals and organizations discover and actively live their purpose. And by that, I mean leveraging our greatest talents, our expertise, and our passion in service of other people and our planet. In looking back over my life and career, I realized that the single most important thing I ever did for myself was to discover and then actively live my purpose. I went to see an executive coach because I was totally burnt out after having spent the previous 12 years building my first agency. And I was also caring for a husband who was ill for many, many years. He died the following year. And then, of course, I was totally done in by 9/11. And she assured me that she could help me feel better, but that first I needed to do one thing, and that was to rethink my purpose in life. 2 weeks later, I came back to her and shared with her the purpose that I came up with, which was to choose joy in my life every day, to be mindful of that joy, and to share that joy with others. And so the first thing she asked me is, so what brings you joy? And before I could even think about it, I said, I love to dance. And I was kind of shocked. I didn't know where that came from. She helped me to remember that when I was 8 years old, my dream was to dance like Ginger Rogers. And of course, in the intervening 42 years, I had never taken a dance lesson. When my coach found out that I didn't even remember the last time I went dancing, she gave me homework to book myself a dance lesson. So that's how I started ballroom dancing. And pretty quickly I got hooked. Joy came flooding back into my life. I started competing in ballroom competitions in the New York area. Then I started traveling across the country and outside the country to compete in ballroom competitions. Then I wrote my book, Becoming Ginger Rogers, How Ballroom Dancing Made Me a Happier Woman, a Better Partner, and a Smarter CEO. Then I got involved with a wonderful nonprofit that I'm involved with today called Dancing Classrooms, which brings ballroom dance into public elementary and middle schools as a social and emotional learning program for young children. And then I decided to start my consultancy, Joyful Planet. I always say that the 15 years since then, I've done twice as much as I accomplished in the previous 30 years. And I think that's the power of living your life's purpose and knowing that I live my purpose every day. I'm really not worried about dying. And I believe that if more people on this planet were living their purpose, that we could together create a much more joyful planet.